Greetings, this is Father Lingen from Dorsten, Germany, and the topic of today's video is Gothic 1 classic game from 2001, which uses the DirectX 7 API, and it is now tested with newer renderers, the D3D11 renderer and the community project Unreal Engine 5 renderer. It's tested on a 4K TV with a quite new system, Intel Raptor Lake and NVIDIA RTX 4090. First, let's have a look at the version that you normally get when you buy it on Steam or another digital platform. This is version 1.08 mod, and you don't have much settings that you can adjust. I use fraps to show the frames per second, but it obviously only shows the monitor refresh rate. Vertical synchronization is disabled, but still fraps shows the monitor refresh rate of 120 Hz. When Gothic 1 came out in 2001, it was a bit famous for its view distance, which was very impressive at that time, and I think it's still today in 2025 quite impressive. This 1.08 mod already supports higher resolution and widescreen, but now the DirectX 11 you have more settings that you can adjust, especially the view distance. And again, 4K resolution, this time the TV resolution of 4096. And this time I use keyframe X and reshade to show the actual frames per second, which are quite high and looks far better than the 1.08 mod version. And the view distance is even higher than the 1.08 mod, and still very high frames per second. Quite impressive. Now the so-called Unrealbeta or Unreal Community Project, and again the 4K resolution of the TV and the graphics option at the highest possibility rate. I used NVIDIA DLS and frame generation, but other settings are normally on Epic or Cinematic. Quite demanding, but still frames per second around 100. Even with this high settings, and it really looks impressive. In this case, I would recommend to reduce the display the resolution a little bit, for example to 3.1K. And then the frames per second are well above 120, so with a 120 Hertz monitor, you do not have any frame drops. It's all totally smooth, no stuttering. And it really looks nice. And the view distance is really huge. And well above 120 frames per second. So to finish, as I'd show some higher resolutions, 3.4K and 3.8K, so that you can get a better impression of the impact of higher resolution. Still remember, the graphics options, the graphics settings are quite demanding in itself. Still very high frames per second with 3.4K and even with 3.8K. So that's it, and thanks for watching.